New year, new ideas, period to expand your horizons? For sports stars, they might engage part in a top-profile charity campaigning. Following all, anything announces yours arrive as a sport myth rather love joining yours behalf to a nice reason. While I go household I'm departure to construct several homes for the homelessness and set up several cash for narcotic addiction and alcoholics, he told in the U.S. recent monthly. Other, such as sportsman Lady Kelly Holmes, includes at their own basis or foundation, to help selected causes such as public insertion or competence. Really in the contemporary planet it is difficult to discover a sports celeb, of Cristiano Ronaldo to Serena Williams, who has not moistened in their asset of cash or period for charity causes. The X has helping quake victims and the last has assists at education centers in East Africa, amongst their diverse charitable ventures. But why would top-earning and top-profile sport names who appear to include it all, reactive set lifestyles, servility and enormous content riches, select to get implicated in unselfish initiatives? Are they just PR and mark-building exercises, a tool of counteraction social perceptions how sports people are spoiled and overpaid? Professor Jen Cheng is a charitable counselor at Plymouth College, and says how the reasons for receive implicated can be facility, and are not normally managed by cynic concerns such as cash reached or popularity. Looking at charity in kind of sports, and some professions, one may begin out in A's carrier creature reasoned by foreign factors such as cash or honors. But following a time of period it is hardly how human beings are reasoned so lot by foreign rewards, and more than by domestic drives, she says. Upper sports people might say to themselves, I am reaching so lot in my routine part, I would love to branches out and see which is out down there in the broad planet. Or while they be implicated in charity, they later discover the identical feeling of award how they skilled while they begun their careers. Professor Shang adds, this cause human beings select to offer cash to a reason how is not substantially benefiting them is since it is meet several requirement. By requirement, in my study I use the determination of mental welfare. A's charity can do a main distinction, not fair to other but to A's personality. Professor Sheng says how, if they so wish, sports people can ultimately be cursory in charity by with skills scientific in their sport careers, attributes such as hazard control, industry control, and human beings skills. She adds, they are floored by challenges they would not get in their regular environmental. Frequently they include to ensure cash, period, and a lot of persistence if they are to do their ventures stable. Problems can be more than facility. That is why they frequently requirement period, an area to evolve their charitable identities. James Milner formally start up his charity basis in the 2011-12 time of year, and with later has sacrificed about £1 million to charity causes consisting leukemia organisation Bloodwise, the NSPCC and Assist for Heroes. Two latter top-profile events include Turned on a Celt v Liverpool Legends matchstick for carcinoma at Celt Garden in front line of 20,000 fans, and the Basis's yearly dribble, visiting by Liverpool teammates and officer Jurgen Klopp. Several £170,000 was grown at every occasion. He is quite peaceful and not normally in the news story, but it is nice to see him now receive several acceptance as a pattern vocational and very respectable gamer, says PFA Players Association formal John Hudson, a guardian of the gamer's basis. Away the tilt he has been a large lawyer for setting thing behind. James has been very ardent on needing to go on the way. Footballers can frequently set up charities as in following thought to a gain year, or as a way of trying to supervise the lot charity customer request put to them by various causes. I get a lot of telephone call of agents proverb, my gamer wants to set up a mercy, says John Hudson, CEO of Enterprise Public Liability at Footballers Association the PFA. I speak them to get the gamer to urge me, and how it is on making things for the order cause, since you are concerned in a reason. But as Mr. Hudson, who for the history 5 year has been offer consultation to players on charities and broad public liability issues, says, it is not thing to be made easily. Charity foundations might not ever be the order item for a gamer. Frequently they don't understand it involves trustees, business guidance, mercy committee guidance, finance and legislative frameworks. It is very essential how it is set up the order path. We assist in financing for players who wish to set up a mercy, we pay the legislative expenses to set the appropriate regulating scope. If they do wish to go front I speak them they will requirement the order human beings as trustees. Down there later as necessary to be supported obligation. Down there is anything worst rather than a mercy how is inactive. He points to charity organizations how are run by footballers making nice job off of the blinding of the searchlight, but that include very devoted backers. These involve the Russell Martin basis run by the Walsall Gamer and ex-Scotland World, and the Jason Roberts basis, run by the former Granada World and Western Bromine, Portsmouth and Blackburn Celebrity. We are looking to set up a basis in him, as he wants to lift knowledge of the disease, says Mr. Hudson. As so as receive the communication out down there he wants to do thing pragmatic, such as increase cash for things love expert physios.